Hey guys, welcome back to Fratelli Fumatori, aka Smoking Bros. Today we are smoking the Hoyo Excalibur Black. So let's get into it. So what's up, guys?
Hey,
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
This is the New Year episode, and we're going to toast it off the right way with some champagne.
yeah.
So let me get this open.
And sparkling cider.
And
with sparkling cider. Let's get this baby open. I'm just kidding.
You might not want to do it near the mic. It's still gonna fizz.
It might fizz.
Oh!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, I don't want any of that. You had your mouth all over it.
Just a little bit, because this stuff's gross.
You gotta toast into the new year. So let's do
Really,
this.
it's really not that bad.
Yeah, I don't
hate
mind
it.
Prosecco.
You know who likes it?
Jenna.
Amber.
Oh, so does Jenna.
Jenna likes it?
Yeah,
Oh, well, there you go. They can drink that.
Dude, what the fuck is that, Nick?
yeah. You gotta do a little more
Just
than
a little
that,
sip.
Poppy.
I only need a sip.
I only need a sip too. I
Yeah,
don't really like it.
I'm
And
looking
these
forward.
double as your whiskey glasses.
I want the whiskey. I don't want it.
All right.
Happy New
Cheers,
Year.
Happy
boys.
New
Happy
Year,
New
guys.
Year's.
Happy New
Happy
Year's.
New
Happy
Year's.
New Year's.
Start this right.
Oh, that smelled like shit too.
Yeah, that was gross.
That's not bad.
I don't want it.
No, you need it over there for the whiskey.
I don't want to mix with.
We got a nice, cool whiskey today.
My
I got it for free.
it's
It
the
always
best
makes
one
it
you can
better
get.
when it's free.
That's all. That's always a great.
Yeah. No, but a vendor of mine gave it for Christmas to me. So it's always nice. It's Brothers Bond,
Thank you.
because us as brothers, we have a bond together.
Nick,
That
you
was-
immediately
I'm not
did
your
the
brother.
one thing you didn't
I
want to
know.
do.
Smack the table.
No, got the table wet.
Oh yeah, I know.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, I mean,
You know.
nothing new at all.
Yeah, what's
I mean,
new
with
about
the-
that?
Coming into the new year,
New me,
new me, new we, new us.
same money, ho.
Same money.
Not enough.
No, but we're trying out a new setup.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like
the
it.
looks look great. I think
Yeah.
it looks good.
I think it
I
looks
mean,
good.
it's not perfect.
Yeah.
No.
We're not what are they called?
Woodworkers.
Woodworkers. We're not
Professional-
woodworkers. We're not
professional woodworkers.
But I think we did a pretty damn good job
Yeah.
for being mediocre woodsmen.
Yeah,
A couple of drunks.
I think it looks great.
right?
I think it turned out really well.
Yeah, I was excited
I
about
was
it.
very happy.
When I saw the table, it was the first thing in my mind was like, we got to do this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we did it.
We did it.
Hey, one step moving forward to the new future.
Exactly.
I love it.
But
New you, new Fratelli Fumatori.
are we going to do resolutions?
No.
No? Good, because I can't.
I think they're the
hate
most
resolutions.
pointless things in the fucking world.
I hate
They
it.
are, because by the end of February they're out. They're out the door. You don't.
you do it for a
fail by
week and then
February.
it's
Nah, I go about a month.
No,
I go about a month.
mine will last forever.
Why?
I'm retired.
Yeah, but what's your?
What would be your resolution
That's
as a
it.
retired man?
I'm going to retire.
oh, so that was lame.
That was pretty lame.
But
Were you crying?
no, I just burped as I had smoke in my mouth and it went down my
Oh.
throat.
Oh, that's smooth.
Very
Yeah,
good.
my sparkling pear cider is phenomenal.
Very smooth.
Oh, you went with the pear?
I did.
So I looked up flavor
Ouch.
notes in this.
It's only 80 proof.
Yeah. The flavor notes were banana bread.
Stop.
I swear, banana bread, dried fruits, something rye, and fresh cut oak.
Well, it's going to be rye because it's a high rye.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
No,
it doesn't.
It sits higher up on the.
It doesn't mean
Leaf.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't mean that it's a rye whiskey. It's a high rye bourbon. So it's a bourbon whiskey, but the percentage of rye in there is significantly more than what the normal bourbon would be. That's what high rye means.
I think it's pretty good.
It's good. No burn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
none
it's,
at
it's
all.
very. I mean, it's
It's a lower
very
percentage,
low
right?
proof.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
is
probably
it?
the lowest proof whiskey we ever drank.
Oh,
But
really?
that's not a bad thing.
No.
You get more flavor than
Yeah.
burn. You know, but
I mean, I don't get banana bread, but
No.
Yeah, that's a crazy take, I feel like.
No, because that Jack Daniels that we drank smelled like banana.
Yeah,
this-
I get that, but banana bread.
yeah, like
It's crazy.
yeah.
Well, people say that they get like bread flavor, like bread tastings off of things. I mean, I think they're nuts. I was like, what does bread really taste like?
Yeah.
It's kind of a really muted flavor.
Tastes like
Definitely.
bread,
Yeast.
yeast, water. You know, all the ingredients.
Beautiful.
You had a hard time getting that in there, didn't you?
I mean, I could
For
say
some reason, I wanted the logo up, even though they
nobody
never
can
see
see
it.
it. I love the setup, but
I do.
the way I'm sitting, it's so much easier to look this way than it is to
Mhm.
come turn and look at you.
Why?
Yeah.
So for you,
Well, he's facing that way.
like
Damon
go
will
and look at the
see.
dad. Like you got to turn your whole head to
Yeah.
see. So when I'm sitting here talking to you guys, I can see both of you. in
Yeah, but
one
when
view
we
without
first started the podcast, when I would look at that, I'd literally be like,
Yeah.
him. I mean, I don't think it's bad. I just think it's funny. It's like weird. The people on the end have the best view because
Yeah.
you could see,
Yeah, we see it.
everybody.
I see everybody.
Yeah.
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 Except,
Yeah.
well, I don't see myself.
Yeah.
So,
Not
No,
just
I
that,
just
it puts
thought
me
it was
puts me in a good position instead of like now, like I don't have to come over here. I can, finally talk into the mic every time.
and still look at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm freaking liking it so far.
yeah.
yeah, I do like it.
And I like the whole aspect of sitting up, having a table to put our drinks on.
Yep.
Mhm.
To have a table to smoke our cigar instead of reaching over every time having to grab
trying
it.
to
I
Yeah.
like that.
Yep,
I agree.
Yep, I do too.
I like that.
It's a good
Keep
setup.
everything
Nice setup.
centralized.
Yeah.
Well, you guys did a great job. I absolutely did nothing.
Thank
So,
you. About
I'm
time
thank
we
you,
get
thank
some
you.
recognition
I'm
around
glad
here.
I got to sit here and listen
Just
to
watch.
Nikki get angry.
Oh,
Every
I got
minute.
very frustrated.
No, you
Every
didn't.
minute.
I would
you.
Well, only
He was
because you were
joking.
just being an idiot.
You were joking.
So you know what's funny? Okay, this is perfect for what I said I wanted to bring up anyway.
Okay.
So when we're working on the car,
What
Joey
car?
did all the work. My car.
Yeah, I did all the work.
Joey did all the work. Nikki made stupid ass jokes,
So did you.
which nobody got angry at.
No,
Mind
hold
you.
on.
So did you.
Hold
Right?
on. No.
Okay.
Hold on.
No.
It's-
Okay, I thought they were funny. Then we come down here and Nikki starts doing the jokes. Joey's watching football. You make jokes that make him angry.
Yes. But Joey wasn't supposed to get angry when he was replacing your starter.
Wait, what? Who's making me
No,
angry?
No. 'Cause
No.
This is the thing. Everything I was saying, making jokes of, but I was still right about though. Like I was saying right things,
It was still stupid.
but it was just funny because I wasn't doing any of the work.
But what I wanted to bring up was
I didn't even hear you say a joke. Sorry.
I think it's funny. We're working on the car and Dad's standing behind Joey doing the actual work and he's getting mad like he's doing the work. Like, and like you'll hit
Yeah.
your hand and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
He's sitting there behind you like, no, the thing. And dude, I was just sitting there and I was like, that is so fucking funny. Because Joey's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
But Dad's like,
What's funny is I should have been like, can you fucking hold the flashlight
No.
right here, damn it?
Just like we were kids.
First of all, I was only there for moral
Are
support.
you a fucking idiot? Hold the light. They're here.
Who unscrewed
here.
the bolts?
Not here,
by
here.
hand?
What?
Who unscrewed the bolts by hand?
Me?
No, and me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Did
did
any
one
of them
bolt.
put their hand
Yeah.
anywhere near that machine?
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
That's funny.
What are you
Actually,
talking
no,
about?
they did help with
I
the,
had
the
grease
fan.
on my fucking hand.
They did help with the fan.
I had grease
Pulling
on
the
my
fan
hand
out.
too.
So
I must have been in looking for another wrench that we needed or something.
probably.
If they were helping you.
Well, when you're
What?
when you're changing,
You know what? We were all there.
Say,
trying
are
to
you
When-
drinking from the bottle?
Yeah, who else is drinking non-alcoholic cider?
Me?
I love that stuff.
Do you want
Yeah,
some?
so-
Yeah, can I have
You know
some?
what?
That's
I'll
good.
take some later.
Just
But-
pop it.
I want to taste the pear.
Yeah.
Uh,
It sounded good.
put a little bit in the whiskey.
I, bet
think
you
it's
it was
good.
It's very sweet.
All right, dude. This is an ASMR channel.
It's very sweet.
You know Damon's sick, right?
It's
Oh, fuck.
it's
Are you?
it's,
I'm actually,
it's,
yeah.
it's sweeter
And I
than
just got over a cold sore.
it's
so.
sweeter than my my watermelon Red Bull.
No. It's
Yeah.
not that sweet. No
Yeah.
way. No way.
No, Nikki is that sweet.
Aw.
I was co-
thanks.
I was
That was so nice.
I was saying you were a homosexual.
This guy's an idiot. But shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, when you're changing the easiest part of a car part, you don't need help.
What's the easiest part?
Changing out your starter.
I mean,
So
it's
simple.
It's easy, but it's not the easiest.
Well, not the easiest, but an easy part.
Getting your hands down over there where
Yeah, it was hard,
bolts
hard,
were. they're-
hard to
yeah.
get there.
It's
Yeah,
hard
but-
working on a
but-
car with.
But how
when
am
you're fat.
I gonna help you get your hand where it needs to be?
No, I didn't expect you to help. I didn't expect anyone to help.
No,
I
you
just,
can't have
moral
two people.
support. Yeah,
That's
That's
what
what
I
I'm
said.
saying, though.
yeah. But you
And-
didn't give me moral support.
What
You
was that?
I gave you
the
more
fan.
support.
the fan fell.
Oh, your fan fell out of the window.
No way.
Yeah,
No way.
I heard something bang over there.
That was up the stairs.
Oh, was it?
Whatever.
But
you
yeah,
see an orange light start coming from the bathroom, just
run.
run.
No, the fan's still run.
No, yeah, just moral support. But I didn't hear any moral support from either and any one of you.
You were full of shit.
None.
I
Not
was there.
one.
The
Who
whole
held
time
the
I'm sitting there
flashlight
being
the whole
like,
time?
yeah, it's just that one screw. Just unscrew that one screw.
Who
Fine.
told you where the screws were?
And then I came up with the idea.
I feel like you guys don't know what moral support is.
I came up with the idea to break the bowl. That's moral
He
support.
did. He
That's-
did. He did.
Not
get a
only
little
is
bit.
it moral support, it's support.
No.
And I
False.
held the piece of wood for you to hammer down to break the screw.
No, you didn't. I held both. And I hammered.
Yeah, whatever.
Held and hammered.
Who got,
Well,
you, who
when
got
it's a
you
job
everything you
that one-
needed?
When it's a job that one man needs,
Yeah,
it's
you
a
can't.
one man job.
Couldn't do two people.
You don't
Well,
need help with that.
who-
You
who's-
don't need moral support with that.
Who's the one that figured out to hit the starter while he's cranking it to
It
get
was
the car
absolutely
back
you.
here?
Well, it was my idea at first,
we
but I
hit
didn't
the
do it
shit
like you
out of that
did.
thing. Yeah, we didn't
No,
do it
but
the way you did
what
it.
he did,
Yeah.
you kept hitting it until it started.
Yeah.
I hit it and it said go in and start it, and it would crank, but not. No, I had no idea you had to keep doing it while they're starting it. Otherwise, it would have been home, and we would have been.
You wanted it.
It wouldn't have been
It
out.
wouldn't have
No,
got done,
no,
no.
No, but
couldn't break that bolt.
At least the car would have been at the house.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it to use the wood until after it got here for some reason.
Could you imagine if the
Or
the
was that
car
your
was
idea?
already here at
Was
the
the wood
house?
your idea
It
or
would have
my
been done
idea?
in like an
My
hour.
idea.
I said get something that we can.
No, I said that from the beginning.
I
I
don't
said,
even
why
think
don't
it
you
took
grab a
us that
piece of
long.
wood and
No.
just smack it, and then that would help it break
Yeah, I'm
it.
pretty sure you didn't. I'm
Alright.
pretty sure I said something. like that.
Whatever.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's agree to disagree.
I'm right, you're wrong. Get over
Yeah,
it.
whatever.
Get over it.
So how about them birds?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got the dub. What is it? What does
Rush.
Saquon need? 102
2.
102
yards.
Yeah,
That's
to
it.
tie.
Nice.
To tie.
So
Right? 103 to
me.
beat-
103
break
to
it.
break the record. Let's hope he does it next week,
Yeah.
which I'm sure he will if they put him
If they
in.
put him in,
Yeah,
they might
mean-
put him in to try to get to 103 fast and then pull
Yeah.
him. You know.
If he doesn't, I think it's kind of like bittersweet, poetic if he does it against the Giants.
Yeah.
yeah, me too. I agree.
Ultimately,
The thing is if he doesn't get it, to me, that's pretty sad.
The worst thing is the Giants won today, so I think they already lost the first round draft pick.
Oh,
are you
really?
serious?
Yeah, they won today.
No.
I think they had to lose out both games, so I think it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but they probably if they lost both games, they'd be fucking investigated like immediately.
Yeah, but
Well, nobody would question him because
Yeah.
they're
Well,
so
can't they
bad.
lose the first round draft pick if they even find like an inkling of?
I mean, I guess yeah.
Proof.
But
Did they play the Panthers? Who did
I
play?
don't know. They might have played the Panthers because we played the Panthers, didn't we?
No,
Who did they play today?
Oh, today
Yeah.
they played the Colts.
Oh yeah, the Colts. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Indianapolis.
Jonathan
Surprising they beat the Colts for me.
Taylor. Yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying the Colts are any good, but
I don't think they are.
way better.
They also
than New
had
York.
Joe Flacco starting quarterback today, not Anthony Richardson. He said he was out,
Oh yeah.
so I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he got hurt last week or not.
Well, the Eagles destroyed Dallas. Regardless,
I did love that.
I just wish Barkley could have got more yards. So he only had a minimal. He could have maybe did a
Like
half.
50 yards.
Next
Yeah, I
year-
feel like
next
they
week.
pulled him a little too early for
Yeah.
my
I
liking.
100% agree, but at the end of the day, the
Yeah.
Eagles won. They clinched the division.
And they want to win the Super Bowl. So I mean, I don't know if he
Keep him healthy, but get the record. You know what I mean? I mean,
yeah, I say get the record all the way.
I mean the Giants. What last time we played him, he ran for
I think it was over
I don't
200
know.
yards. What?
I mean, I can look it up
like
if
an
you want.
insane amount.
Who did we get
So,
to 200 yards against?
It was either Dallas or Giants. I think it was the
Yeah.
Giants
I think it was the Giants.
because they sat him down.
Remember, because that was his biggest game.
Yeah,
No, he might
it
have.
was like the second biggest revenge
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I think.
So he has to get it before playoffs.
Yes,
Okay.
regular season.
If he breaks the record, he will be MVP.
Yeah.
If he doesn't,
Now he's
He's not
MVP
gonna-
regardless.
you think so?
He had 176 yards against the Giants the first game.
oh.
He had 255 yards against the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, that is insane.
That's
I
insane.
was way wrong.
Yeah.
Me too.
And he ended up with 167 today.
Really,
Mm-hmm.
but
31 carries. I think that's the most carries he had all year.
Yep.
you
They
got to
said that.
think Jalen Hurts is out.
Yeah.
They don't really trust the passing game.
I don't know.
I don't
man.
think- I don't
I don't
think
know. They did a lot of fucking passing.
Yeah.
I don't
I was
think
shocked.
Pickett looked too bad. Definitely, obviously, he's not starting quarterback.
Yeah, but Tanner
Obviously, that's why Pittsburgh kind of broke ties. But and then Tanner McKee.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
looked great.
Yeah, I thought he looked great too.
I like
him.
Tanner McKee. I think Pickett has a lot in his head, thinking like he lost that starting role in Pittsburgh and
Yeah.
and coming to Philadelphia being behind a quarterback, which is kind of questionable in some facets, other than he can run the
Yeah.
ball. Like obviously, your confidence isn't going to be the highest getting out there when QB1 is going to come back most likely next week.
Yeah, but you could also be playing for another starting position next year.
Yeah.
For somebody else.
I agree 100%.
Because,
But
even if he signed a contract with us, we could always trade him out.
I think
so.
I think Tanner McKee bump him up to QB2.
Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah.
He looked
I liked
really
him.
good. I like how tall he
told
is,
you.
too. He's big.
Mhm.
I told you.
I mean, he's not big. He's tall. He's kind of, a
I'm
little too
not-
skinny. But
I'm not a huge Pickett fan, but and I kept saying I didn't even know his name was McKee, but I was like, yeah, put him in. It's better
Yeah.
than him, And he really came through.
Mhm.
Shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't shocked because anything would be better in my opinion.
well, I needed
Pickett's
A.J.
not
Brown.
bad.
I needed A.J. Brown to not have the game that he had.
How many yards did he get?
I
He
don't
didn't
know.
He didn't do that well.
Still
Not
scored a
yard-wise.
touchdown.
I think-
Well, he
I
scored
think
a touchdown.
in fantasy world, I still think he scored like 13, 14 points, which I needed him to be like 6
Zero?
or 7.
Oh, yeah.
But it's all right.
I know he didn't have 100 yards.
I don't think I'm going to win the championship. It'll be okay.
Smith
though.
had 100 yards, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
He had a big game.
Yeah.
But whatever. I'll win next year. I'll be back at it.
What? You're out?
No, I mean
No.
he's finished. I still have 3 players to play, but I have 117. He's at 160.
Oh,
Yeah. So my both of my players have to either score 30 points.
oh, that ain't happening.
I thought you said 3 players.
Yeah, but it's a kicker. One's a kicker.
Yeah.
You never
I
know.
have seen kickers score
5
more
field goals.
than.
Was
5
there?
field goals.
I feel like
Yeah.
there's one game in a fantasy year that kickers kind of just pop off.
And it's Jake Moody. So
Did you have that game yet?
I think earlier in the season, but it's a different kicker.
Well, wait a minute. The season ain't over. You still have one more game, right?
No, not in fantasy world.
Oh.
Today's the last game for fantasy. Today's the championship. I made it to the championship in one of my leagues.
Yeah.
But
Yep. I like this. It's definitely a heavier cigar.
Yeah.
But tasty.
Yeah, it's full body. It's a medium to full body cigar. It's Connecticut broadleaf Maduro, which kind of confuses me. So I'm assuming that the broadleaf Maduro is made from like maybe in Connecticut or something like that, because it's not a Connecticut cigar like that light shade wrapper. It's Dominican and Nicaraguan Ligero. They specifically stated that Ligero.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what that means. I think it's where it is on the stalk, like if it's a top or bottom or something like that. I think.
We'll have to look
I
into
think
that.
I would have to look into that. I'm not 100% sure.
Was that the
and
wrap?
That's the wrapper's Connecticut broadleaf, Maduro. The binder is the Dominican and Nicaraguan. I forget what the the binder's Nicaraguan and the filler's Dominican and Nicaraguan.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Ligero.
Ligero.
I'm having a hard time picking flavor notes out of this stuff.
Really?
I don't
Yeah.
either. Why? What'd you get?
I mean pepper for sure. I mean
I
it's
didn't
not
get no
I didn't
not
get-
not
yeah.
not
I had none.
not in
Oh.
the mouth on the retro.
I didn't
No,
get it
I
in the
didn't.
retro.
I-
Really?
Yeah.
It burned a little bit. It's not like heavy. It is peppery.
Think it's a
Um,
white pepper?
Maybe. It's not. I mean, it's a little stronger than most.
Okay, so I have Ligero, one of the 3 basic grades of filler tobacco. Ligero is the strongest variety. Seco is the mildest. Viso is stronger than Seco, but more mild than Ligero. Ligero lends body to a blend. The name means light in Spanish.
Okay. Flavor notes is leather, cocoa, earthy, peppery.
You were right. These leaves, which come from the top section of a
Okay,
tobacco
yeah,
plant.
So it did have to do that, like Seco, Ligero, and it means where it came off of
Mhm.
the plant
Right,
of the tobacco leaf. So it has more sunlight than. I know I knew I heard it before, but yeah, I wasn't sure. But no, I'm picking out. I mean, I don't get the leather as much, but I mean, there is a little bit of the cocoa, and then that peppery feel to it. But I mean, I think it's a really decent cigar.
What's the cigar again?
It's called the Hoyo. I forget the whole name. It's like
De
Hoyo de
Monterrey.
Monterrey, Excalibur Black.
I like
Because
it.
there's
though.
two.
It's good.
There's an Excalibur and then Excalibur Black.
I think it's just mid.
And not only that, guess what? My cigar hasn't broke up.
Not yet.
So you said something.
We've never smoked the Hoyo before. This is the first time, so that's why I grabbed it. Because I want to try to
What are
get
you
out of
doing?
our wheelhouse and stop smoking the same things.
Holding it?
Yeah.
No. You look like you're going to smash it over his head.
I thought he was gonna. I thought it did look like you were gonna do something.
That would have been pretty
No.
cool.
I'm just holding it.
See him shatter over his head.
I mean, I could.
Do it.
I mean, in the description here too, it also said that it pairs well with a stout, an aged rum, and espresso.
So no whiskey.
No whiskey. I mean that's just what they're saying
Yeah.
to pair with. But I've heard people mix cigars with rum or drink rum.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's the one guy that I watch. The hell's his name? Jeremy Sayers. He likes rum. So when he so sometimes he'll smoke his cigars and drink rum, and something like he gave like recommend like certain brands or whatever. I don't remember. So I've seen it happen before. So I'm curious to know, because we're not rum drinkers.
No.
I'm curious to know if there is a good rum that we would like.
Mm.
You know,
I don't think it's straight up rum.
I mean, nothing
Maybe
like
mix it with
not
something.
like not like Captain Morgan or
I
like
think
there's
a
probably
Bacardi
like
would
other
probably really pop with that.
you know, that would be really good.
Yeah, Bacardi would pop.
But no, like I mean, like there's tons of rum out there that we don't even know of that we've never tried before.
Yeah.
That's probably pretty decent. Just like, you know, we didn't always like whiskey at one point.
Speak for yourself.
Well, I mean, we drink rum and pina coladas, so
Yeah, but that's like it's
That's
a
what
mixer.
I'm saying. If you mix it, it makes it much easier
What
to
I'm
drink.
what I'm saying is rum is like whiskey, where you have your mixers and then you have your sippers.
Mm-hmm.
So same thing with rum. They have their mixers and then they also have their sippers.
They're shippers.
They're sippers.
Shippers.
But I don't know. I think it'd be interesting one time to try.
Yeah, well, we should.
Let's do it.
Maybe if I could find out like a recommended bottle of rum off of like somebody who drinks rum.
Go to
and then we
Reddit.
can
Reddit has
then we
the
could
answers for
Go
everything.
from there.
We are a whiskey and cigar podcast.
Yeah, I know.
So
But
throw a wrench in it and
yeah,
get some rum.
See if we could try some rum and be like, do we like it? Do we not? Does it go well with the cigar? Like maybe we can find a cigar that goes well with rum.
We have one
Like,
right here.
I know, but like we'll find another. We'll just find another one. Like the next cigar that we find that says that it pairs well with rum,
Yeah.
and
We'll
then
just
maybe
do it.
try a rum.
Yeah.
Where we could try this again.
Or we could
I
smoke.
like it.
Yeah, we could smoke. I mean, I enjoy it.
I mean, I agree with Joey. I think it's kind of mid. I just saw you open up on the notes and wanted to advance our conversation back into the podcast. So you're welcome.
Oh,
Yep.
Is that why you did that instead of getting off sports?
Yeah.
No, I was just looking at it because I kept forgetting what the filler was.
Yeah, I know. I'm just a great co-host. It's
Oh, is
fine.
it?
Yeah.
Co-host
my ass. You owe me a Coke.
What do you mean co-host? My ass. We're all co-hosts.
What?
Did that just land right in the camera?
No, it went down on the ground.
Yeah, and then it bounced.
Oh, it's in
all the
it's
way
in the
back here.
camera.
No, it's not.
Who cares? They saw me throw it.
I mean, 90% of the time it's going to be on closed up on one person. So
Closed up.
Closed up.
It's gonna be closed up on
Whatever.
somebody.
it's going to be a close up of somebody.
I will
closed
tell you
up.
something though, because you mentioned to me last time, because my cigar always falls apart. I'm trying to smoke the cigar slower
Yeah.
and not smoke as much. I refuse to put it down like you do in the ashtray.
I just put it down because you don't have to hold it every time.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I'm smoking just as much as you.
I didn't say you weren't.
No,
I'm just
Dad's
saying.
still powering through that thing.
Nah.
What are you talking about? Hold your shit up. Look where he is at the band compared to you.
Yeah, but your band's lower than his
Yeah,
band.
and mine is, yeah. Yours way lower than mine.
Yours is more closely related to his than mine
Here,
is.
match it up. Match it up. Match it up. No. Put your cigar up to mine.
What?
Fucking idiot. I'm
I know mine's bigger than yours.
about a half inch.
From what I've always watched is they always say take long, slow draws.
I can't.
I can't either.
So just
I'm just gonna go like this.
Just talk on the podcast like that too.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I used to have a business agent when I was in the union that he always had a cigar in the side of his mouth. It was always a little one too.
And he chew on it.
He would chew on it and suck the juices out, I'm assuming.
Ugh.
I didn't smoke cigars at that time, so I didn't know why he was in there. But he would talk, he would do a whole speech to all the union guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
anyway.
that just sounds gross to me.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I really looked up to him because I was really involved in the union at that time. But then I found out what the truth is.
Union's bad.
Nah,
No,
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I
You
think
just can't
it
trust
has
your
a-
business agents.
yeah, it has
Yeah.
its pros and cons.
They have your best interest for the majority of the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could get screwed over
Yes,
as long as it benefits the mass.
the mass.
But I mean, it's happened before. I mean, in the post office, like maybe 10 years ago, they when you came in as a carrier, you were a regular carrier but part-time, and then they ended up redoing the contract, cut their pay by like 10, like a dramatic amount. I don't know how much exactly. It's probably like $6-7 dropped.
Damn.
So they started at a rate, kicked them back $7, and then they had to like restart their build up
Yeah,
to get to the thing. So once they became regular, their pay grade was so low compared to what it was. So like
Yeah.
they ended up becoming regulars and then making what they made when they started.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So like that screwed them over, but it benefited the post office, like the whole post office in general, because it allowed them to hire more people.
Well, usually what happens is when the company wants something, they threaten that they're going to have to lay people off if they don't get this. So that's probably what it was. They probably were saying, we're going to have to lay off because we're paying these guys too much. We're going to have to lay off thousands of people.
Yeah.
So they say, hey, if we can cut this back and then we'll let them build it back up in a 10-year pace or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what the pace is.
Well, yeah, whatever.
You're going to save thousands of jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how they do that shit.
Yeah,
long
so
enough.
that's how
And-
they negotiate. It was like, hey, you could save their jobs
Yeah.
if we can cut them back in pay. So they were like, okay.
Yeah.
But then they changed their whole title. They were no longer regular employees. They were assistants is what they called them. So they weren't getting paid.
They weren't getting paid. Yeah.
They weren't getting paid as much, and it like cut back on their benefits and all. Like it was crazy. It was a huge movement where a lot of people left. A lot of people stayed. I mean, one of our friends stayed, and I mean he's regular now, and he's working a job now, or whatever, and he's at I'm pretty sure he's at top dollar now. But like
Yeah, it took them
it
how many
cut him
years?
back, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Like he worked like 5 years as that, and then he finally made back what he started at, and then it's just one of those things where it's like a slap in the face a little bit, but like I understand too, like
Yeah.
they were
The
fighting to
business.
save your job.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
it was either that or didn't have a job. But that's where it can come. That's the con of it.
You always have to remember, and the companies all do it, is they threaten to cut jobs so they claim so they could survive, and the union's always going to keep the people because it's union dues.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They don't want to lose.
Yeah.
So they'll do whatever they have to do to, not screw the people over technically, but and eventually they would get back up to where they were. But
It's still messed up. I
That's
mean, I
hard to
feel-
take. Yeah, it's hard to take.
Like, I feel like
Yeah.
if you worked there for so many years and you're making that much money, why should you have to go back for them to hire more people? No.
Well, it wasn't even just hire people; it was also to save their
It was
jobs.
save people's jobs.
So they were making. I mean, they probably were making a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was like for where they were at or whatnot, it was probably like way too high. And it was like, if we keep paying them this amount of money, we got to cut hundreds of employees.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's like, what do? Lose the majority of people in the workforce, or cut back the pay and keep them having jobs. And I think it was like at a time too, like when they did it, it was like, because where the contract lies or whatnot, I think it's like closer to the holiday season. So it's like going into the holiday, losing your job, that would be terrible,
There we go.
Yeah, I would.
you know? But
That would not be
anyway,
fun.
we don't have to keep going on with that.
Why not?
Because it's boring.
Yeah.
Boring as hell.
What's up with the? Is that a cracked screen or?
Screen protector.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the cracked screen is always terrible. I like the whiskey.
The whiskey's good.
I think it's good.
No burn, but like you said, it's
What's the proof?
lower proof.
It's low proof.
It's 80.
A lot
It's
of
not that low.
that's low.
It's pretty low.
That's low.
Last week it was 90.
And that's low.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. From
Yeah.
what we've been drinking,
90's low,
Yeah.
and then you're 10 less. Like
Yeah.
that's even
Yeah.
lower, you know.
yeah, it's still 80 proof. Is not bad.
A lot of the whiskey snobs say like higher proof's better. You get more flavors out of it.
Yeah.
So like a lot of the times they would drink a whiskey that's this low, and they'd be like, "Man, it's good, but man, if that was at 100, 132 proof or 100 or not 100, that's crazy. Like 110 proof,
Mhm.
like that might be better.
Yeah.
Like it might even taste better. But I'm not that snobby to be able to like my taste or whatever when it comes to whiskey. Like I don't think I would notice the difference. I actually think a higher proof might be harder for me
Yeah, it is.
because it's gonna
definitely.
burn way more.
Yeah.
It's no.
Yeah. But I mean, like
It's
the
got
more
a real smoky taste.
yeah,
too.
the more and
But,
more you drink it, the easier. Just
Yeah,
like when you
easier it
start
is.
whiskey,
Yeah.
like the more and more
Yeah.
you drink whiskey, the better taste you get for it.
Yeah.
I remember when we started whiskey, I couldn't even stomach it. I would take a sip and be like, I need
Yeah,
a
me
chaser.
too.
I need a
Me
chaser.
too. I
Yeah, it's
couldn't
like
do
the
it.
tables have turned because I was the big whiskey guy.
Yeah.
And now it's hard for me to stomach a lot of the whiskey,
Yeah.
but I do it.
Well, that's because you're a bitch.
Well, yeah.
A big bitch.
Yeah.
I just don't like the burn.
Ever
But
since
after
you-
the first glass, the burn is normally generally gone.
Ever since you got married, you became a bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Fuck.
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Just don't like drinking anymore.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
I remember Joey would always, like, every time he would drink, he would want to drink whiskey. And I'm always like, because I hated it. I was
Yeah.
like, ugh. I didn't mind a glass here and there, but to like drink it, like, because when, I mean, in that time, we were drinkers. Like, we were drinking.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
like to sit down and go bust through a bottle of whiskey. I was like, ugh. Now I could, I mean, not that I don't drink as much as we used to, but like if we did drink as much as we used to now, I would be able to drink a whole bottle easily without a care in the world. But back in the day, I would be like, ugh. I would hit the second, third glass, and I'd be like, I can't do this anymore. I want a beer, or I want a
That's
sweet
crazy.
drink. Yeah,
I could drink
A
any whiskey
sweet
now.
drink. He snuck that one
A
in.
sweet
again.
drink.
A sweet drink.
You
Don't
know,
let that go past.
That's crazy.
you know, like a pina colada or a
Yeah.
margarita.
No, we understood. You didn't need to
I
dig your hole
love-
deeper.
I love pina coladas.
Pina colada is my go-to summer drink.
drink.
All
Yeah.
right. So you guys are all fucking losers.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
There's nothing better than sitting at like we call it a beach, but like sitting on the beach or sitting somewhere where it's warm and having a pina colada with what are they called?
What?
The toppers?
A shooter?
An umbrella?
Is that what they call it?
I think so.
No, a floater.
A floater.
Yeah.
A pina colada with a floater. Oh,
Fuck's a floater.
it's
It's
when
just
they
extra
take,
whiskey
Yeah, they
on
take.
top
They
or
just
rum.
pour. Yeah, they just pour rum right on top.
Mm.
Just basically just an
So,
extra shot.
It's usually like a spiced
You
rum.
say what
It's usually
we
a
call a
different-
beach. What does that mean?
Because it's like it's
a-
really the
bay?
Sassafras River,
Oh,
Yeah, it's the bay. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
you know.
but it has like little tiny beaches, like sandy areas with.
I mean, I would still consider that a beach,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, when I look at beach, I can't see the other side.
Well,
when
no,
when
beach
look
just
out.
means sand and water.
I know. Well, I guess you're right. The ocean.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
consider it the ocean. That's
Right.
what I meant. But
Oh,
I guess
yeah, no,
I guess
that's
you're
why
right.
it's not
Beach is
called
just
the
sand
ocean.
and water.
I wouldn't
that hot?
consider it an ocean. Yeah, no shit,
know
it's
what?
not the
Fuck
ocean.
Because
you.
it's not the ocean.
You guys could suck a big fatty. Big fatty.
We are.
No,
Balls.
these ain't as big as the last ones.
No, I was gonna bring the other one that we haven't smoked yet on the podcast, but I think we smoked it. But I didn't want to hear you guys complaining about you can't
Big
get a
fatty.
draw and
Yeah, the big fatty ones are hard to draw. Only when you get it cooked down.
I'm curious when you get those thicker ring gauges, if you use a guillotine cut.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, unless
Instead
you
of
have a fucking V cut that's like,
that's a deep V.
That
That's
is a
crazy
deep
that
V.
it didn't cut that. Like
Yeah.
it barely touched it. So that's why I'm thinking maybe we try it with a guillotine
Yeah.
because that's the
The
next
deep-
cigar we're smoking.
yeah, it's a deep V for what? What gauge? I mean,
I don't
there's
know.
still a concave shape. You can't just be like, oh, that should have worked. Like, obviously, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I know, but like usually like deep V's are for those thicker gauges.
Cone don't always fit in cone.
Yeah, whatever. But that's what we're smoking. We're smoking that next week. So maybe I'll bring a guillotine.
I would. We have one.
Oh, okay.
It's in the cabinet.
Yeah, I have a nicer one.
Oh, do you? How much nicer of a guilty
I mean,
do you have?
it's just a different
What's it got,
brand.
diamonds
That's
on
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Damn, you guys are bitches.
strong. It probably has.
You drank all that?
How do I finish my whole bottle
You
of
finished a whole
non-alcoholic beverage before you guys
I
finish
don't
a
know how you-
glass?
I don't know how you drank that much.
I
bubbly.
finished a
Oh my
glass.
God.
What proof was that?
100% juice.
Hair juice.
No,
Anyway.
I
don't
always
know.
get these like weird things like in my head where I'm like, am I actually drinking juice or alcohol? Even though I know it's Martinelli's.
you got to
And
be
that's why I
careful.
like looked at it and I was like,
Sometimes they
Okay.
have a little bit of alcohol in them.
no, not
No,
these. No,
not
This,
those.
this was literally in the
Supposedly
juice aisle.
non-alcohol beer has.
Has
Yeah.
a little bit of alcohol.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
I mean
that-
that
that's what I'm
shit's
saying.
stupid. That
Yeah.
shit's stupid.
It's
That's
very
what I'm
little.
saying.
Like you can't.
I mean,
There
if you're
is
recovering,
some-
if you're recovering from alcoholism, I think it's dumb to drink those.
No taste of like having that hoppy flavor is not a good idea.
No.
That's
Yeah.
what
Like,
I'm saying.
not at all.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Not if
like
you're a recoverer,
you're
yeah.
drinking this, but then you're getting no buzz off of
Yeah.
it. You're just
So it's like,
asking,
what the fuck is the point?
But it's not even that. You're asking to start drinking again.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
drinking it and you're tasting it, but you're not getting the effect
It's not-
produced.
You're
So
not
you're
getting
like,
the high.
what the fuck am I?
yeah, like you're
Well,
really.
I
not
might as well
tricking
just get the
yourself.
real shit. Why am I
Yeah.
going to sit here and
Yeah.
Yeah.
drink this
Yeah.
dirt water?
Shit.
Yeah.
But no,
it's
we
not
went
like you
to.
drink beer for the flavor. You drink
Yeah,
beer
it's-
because
No.
you're trying to get.
I mean, some
shenanigans.
people,
Nah, I was
but-
gonna
People
say,
drink
depending,
beer.
depending
Not
on
me.
the beer.
There was a
Like when you're drinking a hazy IPA, like they're flavorful. They're nice. They taste well.
like we went to.
I mean, not really.
We went to it was a sober event, and they were making mixed drinks. Like it was like a cocktail tasting. But it was
Mocktail.
made with mocktails, whatever. But it was made with like 0.00, like no alcohol at all, to even like the millionth power of zero. Like it was just pure, just whatever. And we left like,
So water.
why? Why?
Yeah.
Like
I would,
what?
I
What the
probably
fuck
wouldn't
was
do
the
that.
point of having like
Yeah.
a virgin mojito with like fake gin?
Yeah.
Like why did we do that? Like
Yeah.
we all left and we're driving, we're still in like the treatment center. We're just like, are we fucking drunk right now, guys?
That was stupid. That's what
Yeah,
I would
but it was
say.
like that
that was stupid.
even like my boss that has like 11 years of sobriety was like, I couldn't even. She didn't even finish like her first drink because she was like,
Yeah.
this isn't for me.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
that's so.
It's just weird.
actually-
I mean, it's
actually-
okay to have a mocktail, but why do you have to have like fake gin?
Did it taste like alcohol?
Well, I didn't drink that gay shit. I drank whiskey, so like I mean, could have like there was like a whiskey drink. I forget which one
I
it was,
know.
and that one, yeah, like it does taste like there's alcohol in it,
Yeah,
but
but it's not.
there's
yeah.
no effect produced. Which
Yeah.
I get the marketing, like if you want to, whatever,
Yeah.
like if you're having a wedding and you don't want to seem weird, because some people are weird about being sober. Like I know people that still don't talk about it. Like when I'm
Yeah.
out, if somebody says something, I'm like, I don't drink.
Yeah.
I can, but I'll burn this bitch down. Like, but some people don't like talking about it, so is what it is. But definitely bad juju with that stuff.
yeah. I just don't get why you would put yourselves through that.
It was
Tell you the
stupid.
truth. I mean, it's like almost like encouraging you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
what I
some-
think. I don't know.
Some people do get sober with like non-alcoholic stuff,
That's good.
which I mean is fine. But
Ooh, here's a little bit more.
here's
Just a little bit more. Half the cup. No, I'm kidding. That's good.
That was stupid. Don't ever do
What
Could
did
you
he do?
imagine?
Oh, you burn them?
No, no.
Oh,
that
you
would have sucked.
That would. Could you imagine? Like I just did that swift motion and I actually did it. Well, it's not as bad as Nikki flinging beer on me earlier.
That was an accident,
that was
and we don't have to
ridiculous.
talk about it.
He said, "I thought it was soda." Yeah, your aluminum Bud Heavy can. You thought it was soda.
It was a red aluminum Bud can and a red Coca-Cola.
It's purple because it was cherry Coke.
Not mine.
Can we
I was
talk?
drinking the Coke.
Can we talk about why we're drinking Bud again? Or no?
No,
Okay.
No.
All right.
Because what's his name said it was okay.
no.
It was a Kid Rock. Who was it? It was the guy that.
Yeah, Kid Rock.
Yeah, it was Kid Rock.
I know he's the one that said he met with the CEO
Yeah.
and he understands solely what happened and it'll never happen again, blah, blah, blah.
I'm-
But why did we start? What was our.
I know
can't
what
say.
we
I
all
know.
know what it is. We don't have to say.
Everybody who knows
Yeah.
what the issue is, but we're not going to say it on here.
Okay.
But we decided as a group that we're past that.
Yeah.
And
almost like it was an overreaction.
No.
no, it was
Definitely was
definitely
not
the
an
reaction.
overreaction, not
The
for me.
reaction was
Do you want to start
was-
this debate? Damn it.
Fuego.
we're not, but the reaction of people doing what they did was okay.
Yes.
Well, I think
I
it's funny.
think I think we're way far
We're
past
beyond
it.
that.
We're like,
Yeah, we're
you know
beyond
what? We're gonna go back to what we enjoy drinking.
Yeah.
Well, I think the whole like the ban, right? I get it. People have their ideas on what's right and what's wrong, whatever. But the whole Anheuser-Busch thing, right? Like that's the producer of it.
Yeah.
They make so many other beers.
Yeah. I stopped drinking all of them.
And it,
Stop drinking
well, it
all
was
of them.
funny because the bartender at the Buck, she would talk about it, and she would get these older guys. So obviously their ideas are very cut and dry, and they'd be like, "I'm not drinking that shit anymore. Get me a etc." And in the back of her head, she's like, "Do these idiots know it's made by the same
Dude,
fucking
yeah.
company?"
If I was the bartender, I'd have been like, you can't drink that. I would just every time they
Because
name
then they
something
don't
that's
tip.
me.
Yeah.
Because
No,
then she
no,
just
I
sits
would-
there and she's like, "I agree with you. Here's the beer."
Yeah.
And then just it's funny because they're drinking the beer that they swore they would not.
Yeah, but I think
there's
they
a
would give her a
lot.
bigger tip if they were like, no, you can't drink that. That's the same company.
Do you remember when it first came out? We investigated the other beers that
Yeah.
they have, and even your mother supported it by not drinking Corona.
Yeah. Corona was one.
Yeah.
Stella
There was a
Artois
lot.
one.
Yeah.
There was a lot.
Yeah,
Kona. There was a lot.
I think
Fuck is
I
Kona?
think
It's like
we
a brand.
yeah.
Kona.
I think we
something.
could collectively just decided that it's so far past what happened that we're going back to being like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to drink what I want to drink.
but we
And that's
did,
what we enjoyed.
we had a little bit of motivation, but we just can't say it on.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know.
I don't
we-
want to get into that. It's
I
just-
do. No, I don't.
It's just,
I'm kidding.
It's just a mess, and
Nah, I
you know,
know.
it's not
I'm
worth.
joking.
It's not worth getting into it.
I'm joking, but we did have a little bit
Every-
of motivation to get back. That's what I want
Ev-
everybody
yes.
to understand.
Everybody
we didn't
knows.
just go back to Bud because we like Bud.
Everybody knows the reason why.
Okay.
Jesus, man, you are
I
fucking thick-headed, dude.
I just asked a question.
Isn't he?
Yeah, oh
Can
my
we?
God.
Can we?
No.
Dad just like stir the pot. 'Cause
I know.
He thinks it's funny.
I mean, it
It's
is
funny as
funny.
fuck.
I
It's
love
funny
stirring the
as
pot
fuck.
too, but
It is funny, but we don't. You know,
we don't need to do that.
why waste the breath? We already got what we wanted. So
Yes.
you know what?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna rub it. I'm not gonna rub it.
I
You know, even if it feels good, I'm not gonna do it.
can't even
Nick,
say
why
the
are
date.
you the only issue
No.
No,
with
yeah.
this table?
What, spilling?
Yeah. Why?
Because I'm the only one pouring.
You don't know how to fucking tilt a bottle?
It's not tilt the bottle. When you go put it back up, it drips a little bit.
Okay, well, figure it out.
All right. These are there's no. You can get water on it
Yeah, I was gonna
This-
say
this
it has
has,
polyurethane on it.
in it already. I'm gonna up it.
We'll put actual poly. It was a poly stain mix,
Yeah.
so it has
So
it
it'll be
on
fine.
here. It's just
Yeah,
a satin finish.
It's not gonna penetrate it. That's for
No,
sure.
no.
No.
I mean, it wiped right up, and there's no stain. No, we're good. We're good.
All right. I was just asking a question.
I heard that through the
That was
headphone.
loud.
Fuck.
What's your question?
No, that was.
God, don't
said I was-
fucking bring it
I
up
said
again.
I was just asking a question.
Don't ask questions.
Oh, I love it.
You're not allowed anymore.
I love it.
You're cut off.
I love it.
Take that whiskey from him.
Come on, man.
What's up with everybody throwing alcohol at me
Why are you
today?
throwing whiskey at him?
Look how that goes. Oh, that made
I don't
a-
want that shit on my side
that
of the
made-
table.
That made a nice color in the amber.
Oh, it's not an amber,
Mm-hmm.
is it?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
more of a maroon.
Oh, was it amber walnut or something?
No, it
Something
Or
wasn't.
no, no, no.
Oh, right. That
It was like
crazy.
mahogany.
Yeah, something
Mahogany
It-
something.
It's red, so I would say it's more of an amber.
No,
It's
No.
not. Am I colorblind?
Yeah, apparently.
That's
That's-
not red.
this color's amber.
Oh, okay. Then I have the wrong color.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jesus
Can you
fucking
tell those
Christ.
kids upstairs to knock it off? Jeez.
That's what the delete button's for. Or the
What, the whole episode?
Yeah, but the problem with silencing or doing the voice isolation is it cuts out all the tiny noises that we make sometimes. Like when I was last week I made fun of Amber and I made a voice and it cut that all out.
oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
And-
great.
and-
So all you see me on the voice, I mean, you hear me like say something, so you know I'm saying something, but it like muted it to where it was like,
Amber was like, "Fuck you guys." You know?
Did the screen turn off?
just the top part because the
Okay.
battery died.
I thought you plugged it in.
Actually,
I
don't even
did,
know
but
if
I
hit
don't
record.
know if that's gonna work. That's not funny.
You better get up and go fucking check.
That would be funny though.
Do you imagine like towards the end, we
Yeah.
got like 10 minutes left,
Yeah.
and it's just
Frickin'
like
thing
gets
just
up
died.
and it's like,
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
shit.
I'd be pissed.
Would you?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
We just have to come down Monday and get a new bottle of champagne.
nah, you just put the cork back in that, shake
Yeah.
it a little bit.
Good luck
before you
trying to
open
get
it.
that cork back in there.
Bet.
There is no
Bet.
way you could get that
Yeah.
back in there.
How
Yeah.
much?
It's freaking flared out.
Yeah.
There's no way you're getting that back in there.
Well, a wine bottle does the same thing, and you put the cork back in
No,
the wine
it doesn't
bottle.
flare out like
Doesn't
that.
flare out like
Oh,
that.
maybe not. I
That's-
Give
don't
me
know.
the bottle.
The reason it works like
You're gonna
that
break
is
the
so it
bottle.
pops.
It's not
How
going
would
to
I
break
break
the bottle.
you idiot?
You watch.
It's going to spill it all over himself.
Yeah, I hope he does that.
Yeah, I go home. They're like, excuse me.
Have you been drinking?
Why do you smell like that?
You got beer on you. You have whiskey, and now you have champagne.
You're not getting that in. You fucking dummy.
Oh,
That's
God.
golden. Golden.
Amber has a wine cork thing up there that adjusts to whatever size. Open it up, close it up. So we'll put
yeah,
it in there.
she got like a stupid ass set.
No, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
I like it, but the problem is she don't drink bottled wine.
It's pretty cool.
When she gets wine, she gets the fucking
box.
case of it.
And she buys the crappy case box.
Yeah,
It's cheap.
The Fresno.
I know, but it's crap.
Is it Fresno? Is that how you say?
Yeah, I don't know. Starts with an F. The good box wine's the bottom box. That's like good box wine.
The shit Jenna drinks?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the box wine that's good, that you like. The stuff Amber drinks is just cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, I mean, I get it. I mean, that's all.
Yeah.
She pours Coke in it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
And then it lasts.
Doesn't matter.
It lasts like 3 months.
Yeah, she takes all
Nah.
the flavor of wine out with
Yeah.
the Coke.
No,
You don't even like.
it's the bitterness. It takes like the bitterness of a dry wine.
I would recommend. I mean,
It
probably
definitely
It's
say
really
it
not
takes the
bad.
flavor.
It's
of the
really
wine.
not
Definitely
bad putting
adds the
Coke and
flavor.
wine. You know, when
Weird.
you're drinking a red wine, it's pretty strong. But if you put a little bit of Coke in there, it takes that edge off it. Because
Then
I've tried
don't
it.
drink the fucking wine.
Well, when it's all you
What
have
are
in
you
the
gonna
fridge.
drink then?
Amber doesn't put.
Anything
It's
else.
actually fairly common.
How about go get Jack?
No.
Yeah, Jack Daniels and drink Jack and
Yeah.
Coke.
Yeah.
You put the Coke in it.
You
and
want to
ready.
see Amber drunk off liquor?
You put the lime in the coconut.
And you probably get drunk faster.
No, we don't need her. drunk
That's not
faster.
what you. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. No,
Amber
trust me.
when she's
I
drunk?
can't stand when Amber's drunk.
You get the laugh.
But Amber doesn't put just a splash of Coke in there. She
Oh,
puts,
she puts
a half a can.
in. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's insane. to
you're
me.
not drinking wine.
She does half wine, half soda.
Yeah, it's not
And-
wine. It's
and
just
fills a
called
cup.
one
That's
to
too much.
one.
Yeah.
I've done
it's taking all the flavor.
I've done a red wine with a little bit of Coke. It takes that edge off the top, and it's not bad. It makes it more tolerable.
That's more
And that's-
common.
And that's only when
I've never,
I have nothing else here to drink, and I don't want to go out and get something.
I've never
so-
heard anyone putting Coke in wine.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Never heard it once.
Yep.
I haven't heard it until Amber did.
Yeah.
No,
It's pretty popular.
I thought it was weird, and I brought it up to one of the bartenders, and they were like, "Yeah, usually it's a splash. It's not like, but it does. It doesn't take the flavor away. It just takes like the dryness of the wine away.
With
Yeah,
the
but then why drink
bitterness.
it?
doing a splash, I can see that. Not
But
the way
half
Amber
can's
does it.
crazy.
Why
Yeah,
don't you
Amber's
drink
changing. Amber's
sweet
changing
wine
the flavor.
Then
wine fucks you up.
why don't you drink sweet wine? If you don't like the bitterness, why get bitter wine?
You don't like the sweet wine.
When you drink a good wine, it fucks you up.
No, any wine fucks you up.
I don't know.
I think hangovers with wine are the worst though.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
Like
lot of sugar.
way too bad.
Yeah.
Isn't there a
Well,
lot of sugar
alcohol
in it?
is a lot of sugar.
I know, but
Sugar
I feel
and all
like
this shit
wine
that
is
we're
like
drinking.
double.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't drink.
You
I don't
probably
drink
get
enough.
natural.
I don't
from the
drink enough to
grapes.
get a hangover anymore.
Good for you.
And if I do drink enough, it's like I still drink a little bit, and we'll get a hangover.
You guys definitely disappoint me.
That's fine.
We
I
used to
don't-
get fucked up all the time.
Yeah,
Now
I'm past that age.
really?
Yeah, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, you got to wait until we retire.
I mean, when I like go like party with people, I drink. It's
Yeah,
not like
that's
I
it.
don't drink.
Well, what's different when you come to see your father?
I drink when we hang out too.
Yeah, but you get fucked up with them, but not with your
No.
father.
No, I don't get fucked up with them either. I drink the whole time, but I'm not like
Pounding
hitting
back
shots
beers.
back.
Well,
So you're saying
pacing.
you got smarter?
Yeah,
Pacing.
Got smarter.
I'm pacing my drink and my drinking, my drink, and
I'm pacing my drink.
I pace my drinking, and then I can drink the whole night and still like
Still have
hang out
fun.
and party.
And actually, when he's here, he doesn't fucking pace. He slams in the fuck back, and I'm halfway done my beer.
yeah,
he's
asking
Joey's,
for new
Joey's
shit.
really the bitch.
That's for like the first couple
Yeah.
hours. After that, he don't even he acts like he's drinking, but he
no,
really
I
don't.
just slow
But
down.
you know what? I'm okay with it. You know why?
Slow down
Because
I
you
don't
guys
get
got to
stupid.
drive home.
Not just that, I don't act stupid.
Yeah, but you got to drive home too.
When we would get drunk here, we
We're
were
talking about
dumb.
they Uber
No, you
home.
were stupid. Yeah,
No, we just have Jenna drive us.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, but she's usually more lit up than you guys.
Nah.
Lately, she has been.
She smokes a little bit, drinks a little bit.
Smoke's not good to know.
Good stuff.
Gotta be
Like
careful. You
good
can't
stuff.
say that on here.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, her brother watches.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
he does.
I don't think he would care anyway.
Who won it? I think they smoke.
Her mother might care.
What do you mean?
No, I think.
Do you think she watches
I
these?
think she handed it to her the one
Yeah.
time.
No, she handed Amber her.
Oh yeah.
But no, I think Jenna's had conversations with her.
I always think like
'Cause,
you're an adult, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
If you don't like this is how I always. If you don't like the way that I am or like
Yeah.
like what I do, then
Move on.
then I won't come over.
Yeah,
I won't hang
move
out.
on. Yeah.
You know, it's that simple to me. I'm not gonna change the way that I like to do things just because you don't like it.
You're gonna need to stop coming over here then.
Okay.
Mom has talked a lot of shit on you lately. About everything that you do.
I'm gonna shit my pants. I gotta be careful pushing that next one out.
Mom does not talk about him.
I know.
You know, other than Damon, he's the second.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
No, I was the one that never got in trouble. I didn't do anything to get myself in trouble.
Yeah, I got arrested too much.
Oh yeah, no. You want to? Do you want to talk about the mall parking lot?
Why not?
I'm good.
Just
okay.
know Nikki has gotten in trouble in the past.
Yeah, but that was one time
Yeah.
out of 60 times that you guys done it.
Yes.
I didn't get in trouble 60
I've
times.
always-
I got in trouble once.
Anytime I ever
That's a
did
lie.
something, I did it responsibly.
I got in trouble once with the law.
Because, I mean, I
Are you
drank.
talking about the mall problem?
No.
Oh,
Talking about Joey.
Talking about Joey's.
now yours. I'm saying.
Yeah.
He comes in 3 minutes late,
I
and then
know.
he's like,
Well, I just thought about his mall
Because then
issue.
he had to talk about it being involved with the law.
Do you remember?
"That's funny."
No, yeah.
Anyway, I mean, I've done things like bad things, but I've always done it in a way where I wasn't going to get myself in trouble. So, like, I drank underage, but I did it with Joey at a house party.
And responsible.
Because that was
Yeah,
responsible.
that
No, I
sounds
meant-
way
I
less
meant-
responsible.
I meant at our house, like our house here.
Oh.
No,
Like we would
you were,
have a little party here, and I would drink with them.
you were with
But they
Joey,
were-
so you weren't responsible.
But he was
he was not.
Yeah, but he was of age at the time, and I was just drinking underage. You know, but I wasn't out there underage with a bunch of other underage people drinking. I didn't do that.
No?
What are you trying to say, Nick?
You want to talk about your first
I'm
time
saying,
smoking marijuana?
That was terrible. No, I want to talk about Posey when we get Chris on this, or when we get Posey on here. Because I was at his house. I thought we already talked about that story.
I think
did.
we did.
might have.
We did talk about it, but
think we have.
it
I
would
love
be
that
funnier
story.
with Posey on the podcast.
Yeah.
When's
we
he
got a
coming
lot.
on?
We got a lot of drunken stories. With
Yeah.
Posey, so-
When's he coming?
That's probably going to be a fun one.
yeah, we just got to we just got to plan it with him and get him on.
Yeah.
I know
He's
my
too busy.
I
He's
know
always
my
working
I know my coworkers
all the time.
I will shut
But he
your
doesn't
mic.
seem
I
like
will
he's doing
shut
much.
your mic off. If my coworker's husband wants to come on, and he's the hunter guy. So
Oh yeah.
I told him, I was like, we'll get you on. You'll be the first one in the new year. to
Oh,
do it.
really?
Yeah.
My chef wants to come on.
Well, I mean, we got to try to plan it.
He's going to come here, I guess, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the
you
only place
have
we got to
to.
do it.
Well, we could take this wherever we want.
Oh, yeah.
We could take the mics everywhere,
Can't get
but
the fuck out of here.
yeah,
We
I'll
ain't
see
doing
if he's willing to come. If he's willing to come all the way here, which is from where they're at to my house, and from where they're at to here is probably the same distance.
Yeah.
that. Oh, well.
So either way, they're going to drive the same amount of time.
We're not taking the set up there.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
you would just take
I'm
the
saying
mics.
like I'm saying
Jesus
that
Christ.
at
Man,
my
you're
house
slow.
I am.
from where we live
Yeah.
to his house is the same distance from here to his house.
Yeah.
So if I was going to have him go anywhere, have him drive here where everything
Why
is.
not? Yeah.
It's the same
I
distance.
get it now. I didn't know that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Can we
Shut the
all
fuck up.
hold our cigars up?
Hey, we're matching, Dad.
Turn it around, Dad.
You fucked your cigar up.
I didn't do anything.
Turn it around.
You messed your cigar up. How'd you do that?
Every time.
Fine.
Every
said-
time.
he said- I'm fine.
I think it's because you started smoking it fast again.
No. We're about the same size.
Yeah, we're not that far from each other.
We're not talking about the sides, Dad.
I know.
Talking
you
about
are.
how your leaves
know.
falling the fuck apart.
How do I
You
do
probably
anything?
like smacked your cigar down.
Yeah, I touch it very lightly.
Yeah, you're supposed
and
to touch it and just a nice little roll.
Yeah, that's what I do.
No, you don't.
I swear on my life. I'm
How
telling
come
you
no
right
one
now.
You
else?
flick
No
it?
one. No one
I
other
don't-
than
I don't
you
know
have
why.
this
You
problem.
You flick it because you flick your cigarettes.
No.
When you smoke cigarettes,
I do what you
flick it.
said. I take it down here and I twist it a little bit.
You guys are
every
so
fucking
stupid.
time. It's only you. No one else has the problem.
Nick, I'm
Because
telling
somebody,
you, my hand's
when I
gonna be
get
in
the
front of my
cigar,
face half of this
Somebody's smacking it,
Why?
No.
and
I don't know.
I think it's Nikki.
That's why you bring the mic down a little bit and just angle it up more. And then when your hand's there, it's not really blocking your face. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait until we get Posey on here because we have so many stories. It's not even funny.
That's gonna be a good one.
So many stories.
You remember the story in the basement here?
At Joey's party.
Nah, I don't. We were not going to get.
Yeah,
that.
I'm not gonna like expose people. That's a crazy story though.
That
Yeah,
is
it is
a
a crazy
story.
story. I need a letter.
No, I don't do that.
It's empty.
I had to do it now.
It's empty.
No, it ain't.
Okay.
Okay.
The good thing is, yeah, why don't you do it right in the mic? The good thing is that we do have a good, still have a good, oh my God, I can't talk fucking today. I just can't. I struggled earlier. We have a good amount of people to do more around the tables, which is
Yeah,
nice.
That is
You know?
nice.
Which I like. A lot of people, they enjoy doing it. Every time we do it, they're like,
Yeah.
and then not even that, like we could do repeats because there's
Yeah.
a couple people who've been on it who are dying to come back
Come
on,
back.
which is really good.
Well, not
But,
just that, you can change it up. Like last time Dan was on, Damon wasn't on.
yeah, we
like-
could put Dan and Damon on.
Yeah. So it'll be a different conversation.
Kick
different.
Dad out again.
No, why do I keep getting? How about Joey?
Because you're boring.
Really?
And you break your fucking cigar every
Yeah,
time.
What the fuck?
No, I was kidding. No, yeah. There could be an
I,
episode with
I
that.
feel like of all people,
I have no problem stepping out. I really don't.
They-
It's okay.
I didn't watch it. How does he talk when other people are on?
Who, Dad?
Yeah.
Watch
Does he
it.
just sit quiet?
No,
I
no, he
think
talks.
he uses the talker.
Have you
Yeah.
Have you seen the one with your mother and me?
Well,
Well,
good
we had
thing
a good
y'all are
time.
married.
I
Well,
think
that's
that was
different
the-
because you're married.
Oh, well.
No, Dad was talking.
I think the only other one that he was on was with Dan.
Yeah, I felt
Dan
like,
and when Mom was on.
and Dan was pretty good, but I felt like he was trying to take over the show.
Who, Dan?
yeah.
Not only that, he couldn't smoke a cigar.
Yeah. Couldn't cut it.
I think we talked
just
about
love-
it. Did we
I-
talk about it ourselves or on the podcast?
No,
I think
talked
we
about it on
talked
here.
about it even without Dan.
On the podcast?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
no.
we did.
Did we?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think we did too.
I think it's funny. How was he smoke? Oh,
yeah.
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 that's how he would smoke
That's
the
how
cigar.
that's how
right?
Nicky would smoke it when he's drunk.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he the funniest part was when he cut it. He takes
Yeah.
the cut. Where's the cutter?
It's on the ground over here. I'm not getting
Oh
it.
shit.
Why would you put it on the ground?
Because we already freaking cut our cigars.
Yeah, but
Why
I
are we
could
gonna
put it
do
over
again?
here. You don't have to throw it on. Anyway, so the cutter was open, and you know how it has like an indentation to put your cigar in.
Yeah.
He puts it up here where the blade comes out. So he puts it up here, and he's getting ready to cut. And we're like, "Damn, what are you doing?"
What are you doing?
He's like, "Where are you supposed to put it?" I was like, "If I handed this to Zepp, he would know what to do." I was
Not
like,
just that, he couldn't open it either,
yeah,
right?
then he couldn't open it. Which
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand that. You never used a cigar cutter before.
The car.
It's a different type because normal cigar cutters, you put your fingers in, you open and close it. This one has buttons that pop it open.
Yeah.
So I can kind of understand that, even though it's still obvious where you would press to open it. I can get that a little bit more than the clear indentation that
Of where you're
perfectly
gonna cut it.
fits
Yeah.
your cigar.
Yeah.
It'd be really funny though if he heard us talking about him and came down running, screaming at us.
That would be funny. We still got to do the episode with my chef.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm
Well,
fully down.
that's
for
gonna
that.
be a one there, right? We have to go there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I just we gotta get the lapel mics.
Either good lapel mics
And we need to know how much it's gonna cost, right? Because we still have to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
complimentary.
we gotta pay for the food.
Oh yeah, we got to pay.
And
for
we're
it.
doing what? Filet mignon and lobster tail?
Fuck you think we are?
Yeah, right.
We're exposing their business.
They don't need help.
Yeah, they definitely don't need help.
And our 40 concurrent viewers know exactly what the Buck Hotel is. So there's no need to bring it up.
We have
There's
87,
no reason,
bitch.
no reason for you to expose us like that.
Sorry.
But shit, what was I gonna say? No, I think what the issue with the lapel mics I have is I think I have it the I forget what it's called.
No, we just got to
The
buy good
decibel.
ones.
No, I think it's because I have the mic turned up, so like when I turn this up all the way, it's
Yeah.
clipping and it's getting crappy audio. I think I need to turn it down and then in the editing bring up the vocals.
Yeah.
I think that's what I need to do, and I think that's why it always sounds
And
it
then
doesn't
our
sound that great.
our realtor is a fucking nutcase. I feel like he'd be fucking hilarious.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all your roommates we could have on here and we'd have a good time.
He said
Yeah,
it's
that would-
realtor.
I know, but I'm saying all his
Oh.
roommates too.
Oh yeah, they would be fun too.
I think. I mean, they're sober, but they're still funny.
Yeah.
Mm.
You don't think so?
Mm.
I would love to have Vidal on here. Vidal and Tim, both of them.
That would be funny.
That means
I feel like it would
that
just
means
end up
you
being
and Joey
like.
would have to leave.
I feel like I feel like it would just be like couples therapy at that point.
Yeah, right.
Like,
So, guys, tell us what you're having
I
problems
fucking
with.
hate you.
There's only one person I don't think would be fun.
Who?
Mia.
No.
Oh.
No, Maya would be hilarious.
Maya would
Yeah,
be
Maya would
amazing.
She would
funny.
be funny.
Haven't we been trying to get her on this? Is that the one?
We've
Yeah,
asked her
I
multiple
think
times.
I think
and
she gets
goes, "No."
nervous
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the other
because
girl.
we never gave her enough time to get ready.
Yeah, because there was one episode I couldn't make it.
The other girl.
Marley?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think she would be as fun as everybody else.
No, Marley's got great stories. She's got great fucking stories. And their family's like old school Italian family. She can talk.
Yeah.
She can 100% talk.
I don't know, like just in the group setting and all, like
She's
anytime
a
I've
little
seen
more
them in the group,
reserved,
she's
yeah.
more reserved.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I didn't mean like I don't think she would
She's
be fun or
boring.
whatever, but I want her to know that she would be the most boring. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just
That's the way to
experience
get
it. Yeah,
people
right.
on.
Just to experience them in the group setting. Out of all the group there,
I think that would be the best thing possible. Do something and then just film all of it.
What, with
Honestly,
them?
Like, yeah, not like just specifically sitting down with like a podcast, but like we
Is that
say it all the
annoying?
time. We're like, we're gonna film our house and just start like a YouTube channel, like, and just post us
You'd
doing
just
shit.
be the new
normally.
vlog squad.
Yeah.
I get the lighter.
Team 10, we'd be like Team AA.
But yeah, we got to wrap up. We're hitting close numbers.
110.
But
Well,
how
Happy
about
New
the
Year's,
cigar?
Happy New Year's.
yeah, well,
We talked about
Don't
the cigar.
don't bring it. He says we got to wrap
we
up. You're
gotta-
like, oh, what about the cigar?
We got to do a final on the cigar.
I mean-
cigar good.
I mean, I think it's a good cigar. I like that I have enough in my humidor to smoke it again.
Oh.
This is the third time I've smoked it.
Yeah, we already discussed this.
Yeah.
Me and Damon says it's mid.
Yeah.
You and
I mean,
Mickey like
I don't
it.
think it's. I don't.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to
so
put
we,
it.
So we talk about cigars one time.
I'm not going to put it in my top.
Okay.
In my top
I didn't
tier.
know.
I'm not going
How
to
the
put
fuck does it matter?
it. Yeah.
We're a cigar and whiskey podcast.
we're
Yeah,
we're
but in-
straying
but
away from
yeah, we're
that.
straying
But
away
in the
from
new
that.
year.
Oh,
We've
hold
talked
on.
about this dozen fucking
No,
times.
in
Nobody
the-
told
Yes,
me
you
we were
fucking
straight.
have.
Hold on. We
No.
talked about it.
Fucking
We
idiot.
talked about it off podcast. We have.
Maybe between you guys, but
No,
not
no,
me.
you were there
all
too.
four of
All
us.
of us.
In the new year. Hold on, listen. In the new year, and then we're wrapping this up. In the new year, we're going to move into, we're not going to call ourselves a cigar and whiskey podcast.
Nobody told me that.
I'm telling you now.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling
Nobody
I'm telling
let
the,
me know that.
I'm telling the audience now because they don't even know.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We're going to move just more like we're still going to smoke cigars. We're still
Yeah.
going to drink whiskey. We're still going to do those things.
That's
but
the main
we're
idea.
We're not going to be like, hey, we're a cigar and whiskey podcast.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because we don't talk. We don't know the knowledge enough about it, and two, we don't talk exclusively about cigars and
Yeah.
whiskey. So
'Cause
you
it
can't
gets too
call
boring.
yourself this.
Yeah.
You can't
I
call
agree.
yourself that because then when you say, "Hey, we're a cigar and whiskey podcast," that's a
We
niche.
should know a lot more
That's a
about it.
niche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's something where it's like we're only targeting people who smoke cigars and drink whiskey. That's not what we want to do. We want to target everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we talk about sports, we talk about life, we talk about anything. So that's what we're moving towards is like, yeah, I'm not going to say, hey, come watch it. Like we're a cigar and whiskey podcast, like to a cigar guy and be like, you should watch our show.
Yeah.
I could talk to the cigar guy. Yeah, we do a podcast where we smoke cigars and drink whiskey,
Yeah.
but that's not all we talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that was the issue. A lot of the times it would be like, oh, you have a podcast. What is it about? And then it's
Yeah.
like cigars and whiskey.
And sports.
And then, but the idea when we first started it was cigars and whiskey.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, especially in my experience, were like, I don't like either of those. So,
Yeah, so
I'm
why
sorry.
am I gonna, why
I'm
am
not
I
going to
gonna
watch it.
Yeah.
So we're still gonna smoke cigars. We'll still talk about it. We'll still talk about the whiskey, but we're gonna move into doing,
Like just keeping the family banter.
yeah. It's just gonna be like brotherly
Yeah.
or family banter because you're not brother.
Your father.
But that's how we're gonna move in, and we're gonna. It's just about life.
I'm
It's just
confused.
it's just us living life and talking about whatever we want to talk about.
Oh, okay. I get it.
But I'm not gonna go around telling people, yeah, we're a
We're
cigar
a
and whiskey
cigar and whiskey.
podcast.
I got it. All right.
We have
But we're
Nobody
gonna-
clued me in
We're
on
gonna
that.
we're gonna keep the
I
name.
know you say you did, but you did not.
we
we're,
have.
we're keeping the name. We're still the Smoking Bros.
Yeah.
Everything like that. That's what we're keeping, but that's not what we're about anymore. Moving into the new year, this is the new branding that we're going to be doing.
Huh.
So,
All right.
all right, but that's
Beautiful.
All right.
it. I enjoyed
Happy
the
New
setup,
Year's.
guys.
Yes.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year, guys.
Year's.
Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and hit the notification button
Ding.
so you guys can keep up on there. Share the podcast. We want to get out there. Again, we're going to be moving into doing something different in the new year, and we're going to try to reach out to a bigger, broad group. So get everybody to share the video, and let us know if you like our setup. And that's it. All right.
All right.
Bang.
Bye.
Happy
See
New
you
Year.
guys.
We'll see you next year.
We'll see you next. Oh, I get it.